Hello everyone, welcome to Thai Finance. Today we're going to talk about deflation. So, is deflation bad? First of all, I want to say why governments see this as a bad thing and why some people think this is a good thing. Most important, how is affecting you. So if you found this interesting, you should definitely watch this video. Is deflation a bad thing or is it a good thing? So I want to first start on defining deflation. What is deflation? Deflation is a reduction of the general level of prices in an economy. And well, this is just a visual example of price tags, but you can see that on clothes, supermarkets, electricity, and water, that the prices just go down. Deflation is also a chain reaction. It's caused by a social issue. It could be war, uncertainty, overcapacity, and many things. And by the way, overcapacity is when an industry or company produces more than the market can take. And how can we detect that deflation is coming? We can confirm this by the activity of some indicators. For example, prices of oil go down because there's less industrial activity. Gold prices go up because there's uncertainty. Copper prices go down as well because there's not a lot of industrial activity. Bonds go up because of uncertainty, and interest rates go down to boost the economy. These indicators help us to predict that a deflationary scenario is coming. Why is that? Because this causes that people stop buying things. Actually, this uncertainty and these events causes people to stop buying. Then, of course, prices fall. Because when the market has slowed down, businesses usually want to see an opportunity and take that income from the economy. So if prices fall, income falls as well. Revenue of a company is the price multiplied by the quantity of products or services that they sold. So of course, if prices go down, income falls too. And if there is less income, people are willing to spend less, of course, causing a domino effect on people's actions. When prices are expected to fall, people take out fewer loans and wait for prices to fall further. And as a consequence, fewer risks are taken. Of course, for some people, start saving money becomes a priority. There's always a psychological side to this, and that's why not even the best economists can read the human psychology. And this becomes an ongoing process that could repeat itself. Sometimes government intervention can be useful, and sometimes it's the other way around, like it's happening today. So the chain reaction continues. Prices of products and services fall, hence income falls, as I explained, but salaries don't fall so fast because there is a contract. So there are job losses. And of course, government and banks don't like deflation. And why governments don't like deflation? Because it triggers social unrest called by job losses, because companies cannot adjust as fast as falling prices and cost structures. Banks don't like deflation as well, because our fractional banking system works into an inflationary scenario, and deflation puts at risk the bank reserve requirements. And this is because of commercial banks act as intermediaries between borrowers and savers. And the low interest rates increase the number of loans to borrowers and restricts immediate liquidity to depositors who want to make withdrawals. And they lose credibility and trust, creating more uncertainty and more psychological pressure in the economy. So savers, of course, purchasing power during deflation increase unless the government intervenes by issuing more currency, causing the opposite thing. And it's how central banks are doing today. And another point of view is that deflation, of course, concerns profits. With falling prices, how can businesses earn any profit as profit margins are squeezed? But profit margins, by definition, result from both sales revenue price multiplied by the quantity of products and services sold, and costs. This is basically how you make profit. With the income minus the costs, you get the profit. If costs, which are after all prices themselves, also fall by some magnitude, and there is no reason why they would not, of course, profits are unaffected. This is another point of view. I want to make a small parenthesis for you guys to subscribe to the channel, and let's continue. So how to solve deflation? You solve deflation by creating value in an economy, basically businesses creating value and discarding what leaves no value. Because of course, what is not bringing value to the society, like zombie companies, and savings are important to start reinvesting and hiring people. So startups and entrepreneurs are kings. They employ the working class. So this is how the economy has to gain traction again, with startups and entrepreneurs that bring value to the society. And of course, this is something difficult because today the central banks are just printing currency and taking away purchasing power from all these people that want to reinvest their savings. So why governments don't help in the long term? Because the monetary base is increased by central banks. This means that they just issue more money and stealing the purchasing power and creating inflation. And zombified companies with overcapacity are saved because of unions and votes, and they just want to avoid uncomfortable restructurings. Money is not anymore a store of value over time. So this is pushing people to take even more risks. And there is more pressure for entrepreneurs and savers to create value. So I want to finish with this. It's better to embrace deflation as an opportunity. There is a lot of pressure, prices rise, but salaries, of course, are not. So invest in moments of deflation and have enough savings to save for difficult restructurings. So we need deflation to create value. Savers need opportunities to invest and start up. That's why business people and, of course, startups that are helping to hire people, create traction in the economy, they really need these times of deflation to start a small company or to basically just have more revenues to reinvest all those profits. And of course, you can create your own conclusions. Please comment below and tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up. So thank you so much and welcome to Thai Finance.